welcome our guests. Just stand up. That's our guest of honor. Lord, we come to you with gratitude. Thank you for this day. Thank you for our lives. We thank you for this initiative. We thank you for our guests. Kindly place us, and may everything go according to plan. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. My name is Agatha, and I'm the peer of
the Right Honorable First Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for East Africa Community Affairs. You're most welcome. Our chief guest, she's our chief guest today. Thank you for honoring our invitation. Thank you for representing the government of Uganda. The Honorable hiskulvibes, Minister for Gender, State Minister for Gender and Culture. You're most welcome. And State Minister for Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, Honorable Mugara. You're most welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to welcome Tracy from Miss Curvy Africa, all the way from Nigeria, Lagos. She's the representative for Miss Curvy Africa. Miss Curvy Uganda, Brenda, Belinda Nansasi. She has been holding on to that crown for too long, but it wasn't her undoing. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, you're most welcome. This is the official launch of Miss Curvy Africa, as we've been communicating before through our social media platforms. Miss Curvy Africa is our continental body that runs the Miss Curvy beauty pageants. Miss Curvy Uganda being one of them. Much as we have a purpose, which is identifying a woman or a lady to represent the brand, there are many reasons attached to this. I would like to inform you, our dear members of the public, and our honorable invited guests, that Miss Curvy is not about celebrating beauty, but we celebrate the African woman in fashion, mental power, talent, and culture. We are the backbone of the world, basically, because we are the mothers. And if we do not teach our children or the coming generation to withhold these values of culture, to withhold our heritage, then in future we may all turn out to be another kind of person. So much as we're going to launch the Miss Curvy Africa Beauty Pageant, we will have over 25 countries represented here from different parts of Africa, the north, the south, east, and west, and central. So we'll have ladies come for this pageant on the 25th of November at Imperial Royal. And it will be an auspicious event, of course, because we are celebrating the African woman. With those few remarks, I would like to invite the representative from Miss Curvy Africa to give us a few remarks and greetings from Lagos, and then we'll continue. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tracy. I would like to stand on the existing protocol. I'm privileged to be here. On behalf of Miss Curvy Nigeria and the whole team of Miss Curvy Africa Nigeria, it's a privilege to be here, and I'm delighted to be a part of this journey. I will always say I'm Curvy at heart, don't mind the size. So, to further buttress the point on, like Miss Annie has said, She has given us a highlight of what SKUL is all about, what we stand for, to further buttress the point of posterity and what we have in package for these our beauty queens after the event. We look forward to a situation whereby we support the causes of our queens. Just like Belinda is passionate about gender equality and empowerment, I'm also proud to add that our existing beauty queen in Nigeria, Mary John, she also launched her NGO which supports the less privileged children in Nigeria. And she helped to fund their education, she helped to provide school equipment and so many other things for these children. We look forward to a situation whereby our queens, they come up with initiatives that support women, build nation, and support the society. A platform where women support each other. We believe that SKUL has come to stay in Africa, and we indulge our leaders, we indulge our honorable mothers in the house present to support this journey, so that we are able to connect the dots all around Africa, where women are at the forefront, and the women are privileged to be and grace the billboards of products. They are privileged to run the runways, and they are privileged to hold positions in media industry and so many other places representing Africa at large. We are gradually turning our plights to bread, as our Rwanda lady will say, as we believe that beauty comes in different sizes. Thank you once again for being here. Greetings from Nigeria will say, Dalo, Ndewo, Eshe. We are proud to be a part of this journey. And to our queens, I say congratulations for taking this path. Thank you.
I'm so happy that Miss Curvy Africa is back, big and better this time. And we've involved so many other African countries. So I won't say much, but I'm so glad to have been Miss Curvy Uganda. And it has been a pleasure and an honor to serve and hold my crown with diligence. And thank you everyone for being part of this. Thank you, CEO Anne, to please invite our next speaker.
While you were still Speaker in Parliament, we are honored to be supported by you, by the Minister for Gender, Honorable Mtuzo, and those that were in Parliament. But above all, you championed this. When they were ridiculing us, you said we were worthy. Thank you very much. And at this point in time, I would like to invite Honorable Martin Mugara to give us a remarks, Minister of State for Tourism.
Right Honorable Deputy Prime Minister and our guest today, my sister, the Honorable Mtuzo, the CEO of Miss Curvy Uganda, CEO of Miss Curvy, the representative from Nigeria, Curvy Africa, our Queen, and you've enjoyed it 2 years. I know you don't want the rain to end. Representatives from the other countries, the first runner-up and the second runner-up, and all of you here that are here with us today, members of the press. First of all, I want to thank the Right Honorable Alitwala Kadaga, then when she was Speaker. And I wish we could clap for her again. Because she stood for this cause, and we are here today, and she's still the one launching it today. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for the support and supporting the tourism sector. For us, we shall have another day, and thank you in the best way possible, because I don't think we have enough time today. Even in the previous endeavor that we just from that I don't want to mention. So I want to thank you so much. But also to thank Honorable Miss Mtuzo from Gender, because ideally this is your thing. But also to thank my predecessor, the Honorable Chiwanda. Then, it was difficult for him, and this is what we were saying, when a man is involved in this but he stood his ground, he got the support, and championed this cause today. So I want to also appreciate him. And this is where we are starting from as well, to support from where he stopped then. So I'm glad to be a part of this, and also want to encourage the Ugandans. And I thank God that now there are more ladies involved. I know we have a number of people that the organizer will engaging with going forward through Parliament and the rest that are supporting this cause. But ours as a Ministry of Tourism really is mainly to speak the business aspect. But I'll first of all speak like a Ugandan who is a gentleman, who has a mother and the rest. The reason we support this is mainly because we support so many pageants, and I want to thank the Ugandans for supporting. We have the Miss Uganda, which is mainly the slightly slim. We have Miss Tourism and the rest. So it would be very unfair for us not to support the other side. I mean, it is only, yes, because it will be discriminatory in a way. So I can assure you we shall give the support, but also talk about the business aspect to it, because this project is going to be beyond Uganda. It's going to be not only East African, but Africa as a continent. So we are going to have some good light shown onto Uganda by the international media, by all the participating countries. So we shall have an opportunity to sell the beauty of this country, but also talk the good about this country. So for us, we think as a ministry it's beautiful. We are going to support as much as we can, and even support the other people that participate in the pageants. But the biggest supporter should be you, the Ugandans. It's very disheartening when you hear a number of Ugandans now trying to tear this down. I know a number of them are going to comment in whichever way, but I'm going to be the first to forgive them. You also forgive them. It is very important for a woman to support a fellow woman in this work that we are into, especially for the plus size, because that's where most of us are, and I know very many of us also enjoy that. So I want to thank the organizers. I want to thank you, our guests today, and I want to encourage Ugandans and the sponsors. Let's work around this together so that we achieve a success, and then we see how to go forward with the next projects that will come with the years to come. So I want to thank you. I wish all the participants the best, and may the best win. So I want to take this opportunity now to invite the mother of the Miss Curvys, the Miss Smalls, the Miss Everything, the Minister of Gender, to please say what, and then invite our guest of honor. Thank you so much.
So this year, Miss Curvy is gonna be bigger. We're gonna have a pageant come the 25th of November. Like I said, it's no longer just about Uganda, we are taking it continental. So we're going to have many countries, many participants from across Africa. It's gonna be big. We're gonna give you the details later. Waiting for our guests to come over so we can share more of what Miss Curvy is here to offer. So thank you once again for coming, and bear with us as we get started in a few. Maria Grace Nando, Miss Emily, as well as round of applause for our queens, ladies and gentlemen. For Miss Curvy Africa, Rwanda, Kigali. And then we also have the PR for Miss Curvy, Nigeria, Miss Tracy Chinyere. Please say hello.
Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's a privilege to be here. Just like she said, we are gradually turning our plight to pride. And I'm happy to be a part of this journey. It's an initiative of some great persons, founders and great CEOs all across Africa. And we're proud to be celebrating women. I am Curvy at heart. So you might be wondering the size, but I'm curvy at heart. We want a future where our beauty queens, our curvy ladies, grace the billboard, they grace the magazines without being body shamed. That is what we're here to celebrate, the beauty of the African women. And I'm glad we're doing that. Congratulations, queens. Thank you.
The beauty queens was standing out loud. Before, sometimes back, me when I was in school, a short story, I used to be the fattest girl at school. Just imagine having that story building, you're in senior 6, and the last prof is where your class is. And the First Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of East African Affairs, Honorable Twala Rebecca Kadaga, you're welcome. And Honorable Magara Martin, Minister of State for Tourism and Wildlife and Antiquities, you're welcome. And Honorable Motuzo Opis, Minister of State for Gender and Culture, you're highly welcome. Today is the official launch of the Miss Curvy Africa Pageant 2022, and we are delighted to have you all here to be part of this historic moment as we change the narrative of beauty of the African woman. Without further ado, allow me welcome our CEO and founder, the beautiful Ms. Anne Ngoma, to give us a few remarks. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We also cannot live without getting a remark from our reigning
Honorable First Deputy Prime Minister, and Minister of the East African Community, my colleague, Honorable Mugabe, our senior member of Parliament, Honorable Gabriel who was here, the organizer of Miss Curvy, Uganda, invited guests, the media fraternity, ladies and gentlemen, and participants, viewers out there. Right Honorable Prime Minister, I am pleased to attend this official launch of Miss Curvy Africa event 2022 under the theme celebrating the African woman that is aimed at appreciating and identifying talent among ladies across Africa through showcasing their adverse culture. Allow me to welcome our guests from the East Africa, from West Africa, North Africa, South Africa, and Central region. Under the third National Development Program, we have a component for mindset change. And we want our viewers, Ugandans, to unlock the mindset about the incomes that we have not been tapping into, the privileges we have been missing out, the misconception and misconstructions of certain individuals. We have lost a number of young girls being forced into early marriages because all of a sudden, within their puberty, they have carved out their shape. And somebody does not look at them as young, that should actualize their potential in education, but their parents have compelled them and forced them into marriage. Today, we want to unveil that they remain young, they remain beautiful, they represent African shapes, they are also part of our culture and citizens, and they have a future and big goals to run for and achieve, no matter what shape. And so I want to join the campaign for Miss Curvy, because that's what identifies an African woman. And no one should be shy for being the size he is, because that is what God nurtured and created him for. Don't starve yourselves to death because you must appear so small. If your genes are meant that you grow fat or become big, it's okay. Celebrate your life. We also want to open up space because the constructions of an African woman were designed that the girl or a woman would remain behind the kitchen, to serve and nurture others to grow, to babysit. So the opening of space for women also to go and tour and enjoy themselves, but responsibly, should be opened up to everybody. Right, Honorable Prime Minister, Uganda is endowed with 65 communities, and we speak about 45 languages that are richly gifted with diverse norms, beliefs, values, practices, and are highly cherished by its people. It is our role as government to protect and preserve, promote and cherish culture in this country and the region at large. And as the minister responsible for culture, I will be the first to run this race and demonstrate to others that it's okay, it's normal, for as long as our values are protected under the curbs, for as long as this pageant does not move into immorality, it's okay. Right, Honorable Prime Minister, Ms. Curvy Uganda pageant is expected to increase Uganda's cultural tourism. The tourism base will grow if handled in the best interest of the people's most cherished culture. The country is diverse, to diversify from the usual animals and game parks and zoos. Wherever we go, we'll see the lions looking the same. Whether it is in South Africa, in Kalahari, or it is in the Queen Elizabeth National Park, the lion will never shift, it will never move, it will never talk to you. But it is the uniqueness of our culture that makes us different. And now tourism is shifting from going into the national parks to visiting humanity. Uganda is endowed with being the best, the most friendly country in the world. Who would not want to visit a person who will treat him as a friend? So, all this beauty is something we shall tap into without even wasting a lot of resources. You don't inject in much, but you come and enjoy yourself and erase stress. People have been stressed over there. In the last 2 years during COVID, they were locked up. Let them come and see the curves of Ugandan African women. As we also celebrate their small constructed ladies, for us we are endowed with both. So what's wrong with that? So right, Honorable Prime Minister, we want to increase Uganda's tourism base. We need to be aware of the diverse criticisms that such events have received in the past, and I'm happy and want to recognize that you braved up and even attended Nyege. And I don't see anything wrong that fundamental happened. When others were branding it to have been immoral, I didn't see any immorality over there. So whoever went there for immoral practices must have gotten disappointed. But all I know is that people over there received money in masses and in numbers. Everybody was able to work. So it is an economic drive. And I think even the criticisms, take them positively because they were able to market Nyege to the biggest. Right, Honorable Prime Minister, I wouldn't want to eat into the space, but I want everybody to understand where we're coming from as women. Women who could not express themselves, women who could not speak in public. And here we are. They are the subject we are celebrating right now. I feel privileged to be in a space where we are seeing these changes and developments that all run towards equality, without a struggle, without a strain, but with happiness and joy. It was tough for our mothers. It was also tough for the Right Honorable Prime Minister. At the time of entry into the political space, it wasn't easy because there were few, they were young, like any other person would be. They were demonized, but they have unveiled the opportunity for many of us to take after them. So after women have sold their tomatoes, we give them a chance to enjoy themselves in the evening and also be celebrated for who they are. Our brilliance had been hidden behind the kitchen. We would only pass it on by word of mouth because we've never been allowed to even get access to education. So you only talk to your child and pass your knowledge through a word of mouth. But right now, you go to Makerere University, the enrollment for girls has more than doubled. So let's take an advantage for everything that comes for as long as our interests as a country are protected, for as long as our culture is not jeopardized. And let not the moralists demonize this for being an immoral event. Not at all. Everybody has a mother behind their back, everybody has a sister around them, and everybody should celebrate them for who they are. Let us promote and support the girls to be who they are, for as long as they are not offending anything within the conference of the law. With this, I am privileged to invite you, Right Honorable Prime Minister, to speak and be able to launch Miss Curvy Africa, Miss Curvy Uganda.
Launch. It's official, Miss.
Nasangayo stage 10 abantu webazinira stage nasangayo wabafumbira ibyo nasangayo waliwo abatayina abatasula mu hotel balina gundi obutentisabu zebasulamu salaba ekintu kyonna poliisi yaliyo bw'oba oyagala okumanya kakati bulijjo festivals zibeera ne Kampala ne babba abantu lwaki temukyogerako Rolex bebeerawo ne babba abantu ey'embuzi ebeerawo ne babba abantu so tekiri surprising si kipya nako so mulekerawo okufasika ku kintu ekimu tukole nga Uganda nga gavumenti yonna tulongoose embeera y'ebivulu byonna kubanga abantu twagala beyagale abantu ababaluse mu covid emyaka 3 tebafuna sente zijja noga nti ate sente no ate n'ekirala abantu balekerawo kwogera nga tebakoze research naga nti omanyi badde mbasupportinga naye nga sigendangayo naye nga tukuno kangenda ate sababulira nagwawo bugwe naye nga tumundaga ebiri wano
boogere ebirala ebyobuvunaanyizibwa okusaizi y'omuntu teteekwa kumwawura ku balala bannafrika bannayuganda tukimanyi nti mukama ngeri gye yatutonda wabaawo abanene wabaawo abatono ate big is beauty for us in Africa, that's what we value. Ekyokubiri abantu abamu barema okututunuulira ffe ng'ababaka oba ng'abakulembeze ng'abantu nti n'olwekyo akadiye okulowooza nti omukyala ateekwa okubeera eri mu kisenge mufumbiro muki n'olwekyo kati nabo basobola okweyagala basobola okuba nti batambuza obwongo bwabwe nabo babujeyo ensonga lwaki tubajeyo n'omunene naye abeera n'obwongo bw'obuvunaanyizibwa edda abakyala mu njigiriza yaffe ffe tusomesa buli omu buli akula yenna akulira ku mukyala naye amagezi g'omukyala bw'ogakulaakulanya gwe balawamu omugezi maama we tebamulaba kubanga teyasoma teyawandiika n'olwekyo twagala na bano basobole okuvaayo barage obwongo bwabwe barage engeri gye tusobola okutumbulamu ebyenkulaakulana mindset change gye twagala okwanulookinga essaawa ya leero nti edda bye baatunuuliranga nti oba bikyamu oba byakufumbiza oba byakukola ki olwaleero kati byebitunda tugende n'ebigenda kati tuli mu kale kyo tourism abazungu ku ssaawa ya leero bo bakola educational tourism n'ogenda ne bakuyita tourist naye nga bagenda kusoma ogenda mu kujjanjabibwa ne bakweta medical tourism ogenda kulaba bye bazimbye nga Dubai ne bagamba infrastructure tourism ffe kye tuyinaawo mu Uganda bye butonde bwaffe ffe abalina cultures ezisingayo okubeera ennyingi tuyina communities ez'Abannayuganda 65 ku 65 eziri mu us on planet earth tuyinako 65 osobola okutulira concert ey'Abannayuganda okuva ku makya mpaka olw'eggulu nga tonakoowa kubanga buli omu alina kyasobola okuleeta ekipya ate nga kitumbula omutindo gw'ebyenkulaakulana ne tourism n'olwekyo olwaleero we are celebrating tujaguza buli omu engeri gye yakula engeri gye yatondebwa tewabaawo aboora omwana nti munene buli omu asobola okubeera mugezi buli omu asobola okubeera ow'omugaso buli omu n'olwekyo twagala kuzaamu abakyala amaanyi abadde beetya okuvaayo okwogera muveeyo mwogere kyoyagala okuexpressinga buli kyoyinawo kyekikyo buli omu mukama aba alina kye yamuwa so buli kyayinawo kireete kisobola okutuyamba okutumbula omutindo gw'ebyenfuna mu Uganda ejja kufuluma leka tumale okutegeka bulungi kubanga tubadde tetulina sente eziyamba abantu okutambula okuva ensonda n'ensonda ya Uganda okujja kwetaba mu kaluulu tetwagala mu Kampala bokka babe beteba mukaruruka uma ba performers bangi nnyo turi mu kuregisteringa kati buri omu even the upcoming ones turi mu kuba registeringa basobora constituting that democracy nabo ba participating obulungi sikyakukwatira omuntu omu wano olw'okuba nti ye marketinze erinnya abantu bafune platform osobora okucampaigninga bulungi basobore okutwala obukulembeze n'olwekyo mukakane tujja babuulira ddi lwe tugenda okuteekako campaign zino zijja kubeera transparent mwe mujja kukola enkalala zammwe omanye ani gwe nonyamu akalulu basobole okuba akalulu ako
abayimbi bangi obagaye oyimba masomo bali beetaga guidelines balina okugobera baddemu bayimbe whereby abamu tebayimba abamu bayimba what should be done
n'abaana b'essomero bennyini tusobola okubayigiriza okuyimba they can even entertain themselves so we don't want to kill the talent of the children in schools fe we twasomera we twatandikira okukola we used to do these things in schools kati lwaki tuta talent y'abaana abato leka ba entertaining bo bennyini tuteekako guidelines nga zigenda okuyamba abantu ng'abeebweru kubanga wabaawo omuntu nga ye yakula design ye y'okuyimba eri secular eyiseeko ku baana talina kyabasomesa ekipya ayinza okubanga ayinza byagenda obabwere ne byagenda obasomesa kubanga biri mu nnyimba ze kati omwana biyinza omutwala ne bimulowooza mu ngeri ndala naye nga talaba kwetuuka okusalawo bw'atyo n'olwekyo tujja kupromotinga nnyo ennyimba abaana okubanga bayimbira awo tu identifying talent nga bakyali baana bato abayimbi balina space yaabwe bagenda mu space yaabwe bajja kuorganizinga programs zaabwe nazo bazigendemu naye ate ndowooza somehow there was an oversight n'abasomesa twali tuteekwa kubanga tubalungamya ate nga tubaweereza guidelines entuufu n'olwekyo tujja kuddamu tutuure tulabe which kind of entertainment is appropriate for young children kusanyuka ki okugenda n'omutindo gw'omwana omuto kubanga ennyimba zino zirina kye zoogera ekinene nnyo mu sekendi emu ate zisobola okutwala omwana kati omwana ali mu adolescent bw'ojja wano n'omalaga ebitundu bye ebyekyama buli kimu abeera active n'olwekyo twagala nti omwana akule nga mwana tumuwe dosage ne package okusinziira ku myaka gye gy'alina ate fresh kid gwe twaza mu ssomero gw'ogamba nti wagoba mu ssomero yali apafominga ng'akyali muto alina ekitone kye naye nga teyasoma naye mumanyi nti gye bujja uganda gyeri mu maaso eyo yeetaaga abasomye fresh kid ekitone kye kijja kukulaakulana kiremu okubeera wano mu uganda wokka oyo omwana bw'akula nga amaze okusoma bulungi ajja kutubeera kyabuvunaanyizibwa ate tujja kumuganyirwamu nnyo kubanga ekitone kye akuze nakyo naye chance ey'okudda ku ssomero yali kyabuvunaanyizibwa nnyo kyeyakola asobola okupafominga mu masomero kubanga byakola byenkana n'abaana banne ne message naye twagala abamuyiiza ennyimba bamuweereza message eyenkana n'abaana abaana banne kwegamba asobole okubeera role model oyo ate asobola okusomesa abantu bingi nnyo abaana bana asobola basomesa bingi nnyo kubanga mwana munaabwe naye alina ekitone kye.
Thank you very much. The Minister State for Gender and Culture, Honorable Tuzo. The Minister State for Tourism, Honorable Hinduka. Our distinguished guests from Miss Curvy, Nigeria. Our sitting queen, Belinda. The queens from the region. And our CEO, Anna Mugoma. It's a pleasure to be here today. After more than 2 years of lack of visibility, I want to thank Miss Curvy Africa for giving Uganda the one that host you in our country. Thank you so much. It's not going anywhere. Thank you for coming to Uganda. I want to say that I believe really the rights of the people. That's why in 2019, there was a very big outcry, both in the country and in Parliament, about whether the big people should also have their voices. It came to an extent that Anna Mugoma had to come with the other beauty, the big girls. So, but we are here, we are people. So, just for them to come to Parliament, people are saying, but why did you allow them to come? I said, no. We have the small Ugandans who are beautiful. We also have the big Ugandans who are beautiful. So all these are our people. So I invited them to sit in the gallery. There was anger, and I said, no, I'm the speaker, I have said they're free to come.
Of course, after that, there was COVID. So in that time, we didn't have an opportunity to carry on with the campaign. But we are here to give you confidence, because what you are doing is going to inspire the young children who are fat. You know, sometimes in school, people tease you until you run away. You go to the playground and say, you then stop playing. You see, because I go to the you know? You go to a taxi, they say you pay for 3 seats. You know, they all these things, They all these things. So we want to normalize big, so that people know that yes, you can be small, you can also be big. A person should be given your rights. I want to urge you, after you've done the search, both the reigning queen who will be chosen and the others, because all of you have something to offer, to identify the cause. These days we are on the issue of climate change. You can focus on improving the homes, improve the kitchens, where women die of smoke. She's sitting in smoke with a child in her back. So the child is smoking, the woman is smoking in the kitchen, because she's cooking every day. You could adopt that as one of your causes to improve the livelihood of those women. All these floods, during disasters, this affected the women and children. You could adopt that as a. So there are many causes. And I want to assure that you are not alone. If you go to London, there are shops called Big Lady. There are shops called Big Lady. For big people. So what you find in Marks and Spencer for the small, you find it there for the big lady. So do not be, not feel that you're out of place because of your size. And don't kill yourself with things. You don't need to starve. People starve until they're really sick because they're trying to get that weight. Hey! So you want to get that weight, but at the cost of your health. So be what you are and be who you are. Now, I just wanted to inform the people of Uganda. You know, the pollution control is a low-hanging fruit. Now, I've told you about Yegini this last week. A taxi from Jinja town to Itanda, 100,000 shillings, one ride. A border was 20,000 for that ride. The poultry, the eggs were selling at 1,000 per egg. And people are buying because this the 12,000 people who came, they didn't come with their food. That buy food there. Normally there is nobody on the water of the River Nile. But transport between Buganda and Busoga was by water. So you have to pay to get from Buganda to Busoga on the water. You get there in 15 minutes when Mutusa was traveling in the traffic. She's still in Nkomi, but you know, they've arrived on the Busoga side. All this is what was happening. Food. Ovokoko. Game over. People ate. Chapati. Rolex became Mufai. Rolex was a big thing. Yes. Because that's it, Rolex. That's enough for the day. So, all these are low-hanging fruits. And we should support our communities. Get this one. All the hotels in Jinja were full to capacity. Some homes had to be converted for that period into hotels. Look at it, full. Iganga, full. We saw the community because they're far away in that direction. But everything on the highway was full. So all that money went to this economy. I'm aware that people paid taxes on the tickets. Yes, people had paid for visas. And on Friday, I had gone to the British High Commission to sign the Condoleezza School. For me, I was just thinking about the Queen. Then the commission said, Madam, I want to thank you for coming forward. Said, thank you for your advocacy on Nyegedege. Said, what? Said the British had got frightened. But after he spoke on Tuesday, they confirmed their pledge. Now they came. Said, imagine. So, you know, sometimes the things you say, you don't know the impact. But this is what happened. So, my brother in America, my brother in Germany, my brother in France. So, let us love our country, let us support our country, let us support our people. On this note, I want to launch the search for Miss Curvy Africa. Whoever wins, all of you are winners.
Ministry y'omuwoli eyatongoza empaka z'abakazi ab'obubi n'obunene naawe champion nze kintu kyekimu lwaki tourism ekiyingiddemu nnyo.
First of all, ekintu ekirungi era natandise nga neyanza muganda wange Honorable Kiwanda yatandika ekintu kino nange nenkisangawo n'ekyenjawulo leero nti tukigabanye genda neebeeramu buli omu nakioninga. Era waliwo abalala bangi mu gavumenti nga Honorable Kasole Lumumba n'abalala abadde baagala okubeera wano naye tebaasobodde lwa budde naye nga nabo mujja balaba ng'ekintu kino bakitwalidde wamu. Ate mukyuse si mpaka nga bw'okyogera saagala nakiddamu bano ba plus size women nga bwe tukolagana n'abantu abaorganizing pageants bonna almost mu Uganda muno from Miss Tourism to Miss Uganda ne bagenda Miss Universe waliwo yali organizing not really.
Ne CEO wa Miss Curvy Africa omukulu w'abakyala banene tuzze okutandika okutongoza empaka ez'abakyala banene okuva edda nedda twalina ekirowoozo nti omuntu omulungi abeera mutono nnyo nti omuntu obeera omunene obeera mubi. Kale mu 2019 abakyala bano bali batandise empaka ezaabwe naye nga banayegamba nti mwe mulabika bubi muli ganene nnyo twagala mubeere mu competition. Kakati ne bajjayo ku parliament okwekubira enduulu neŋŋamba abantu ba Uganda nti abaana abanene bannayuganda n'abaana batono bonna bana ba Uganda. N'olwekyo tukkirize abatono twabakkiriza dda okola ebyabwe kati n'abanene tubakkirize n'abakole mu ddembe lyabwe. Naye twamala okukola ebyo covid najjawo naye nga tubaali bamaze okulonda omuntu agenda bakikera mu 2019 ye Belinda naye covid namutabula emirimu naye nga mbagaye nti bagende mu maaso. Naye nga tusaba nti nga bavuddeyo bagende okuvaayo kwabwe kijja kuwa abaana omanyi mu ssomero tulina abaana banene naye nga oli ku ssomero nebaga nti ogwana gwe oli gunene tujja kuzanya naawe totusemberera otunyigiriza wotula mu taxi nga baga nti sasuli abantu basatu otunyiga kwega noba nti wobeera omunene bakusosola. So mbagaye nti okujja kwabwe n'okuteekawo empaka naye omukago bugendamu nabuno bulala bubeeraawo ng'afumba bwonna buvaamu nga bulwadde. So ninga nti eyinza okuba koziyo tuyinza okugaa nti obaffe tugeza kusimba miti tulabe tubulamu waliwo emiti. So mbagaye nti abayiseemu babe kye bakola n'abatayiseemu buli omu yenna eyali mu mpaka oba oli muwanguzi already.
In 2019 waliwo mixed feeling eri abantu abakuba nnyo Minisita Kiwanda gagamba atongoza empaka z'abakazi ab'obubi n'obunene ne boogera bingi. Ki ky'oyinza okugamba abantu abateekinga empaka zino mu nkola nga balowooza nti tuli mu mpaka z'abakazi babubi na bunene? Empaka za bukabina, empaka za size. Era mbagambye nti mu nsi yonna wali abantu abanene era bw'oba otambula ng'ogeze oba mu London waliwo mu maduuka aga nti big lady kitegeeza nti engoye ze batunda muno zabanene naye nga design eyo n'omutono gyagula naye nti gweyo ojja gisanga wali ku Bond Street wali edduuka ly'abanene. Ogende mu America bajjaga tugenda ewa Lewis lewusi atunda engoye z'abanene kwega bakimanyi nti obeera omunene naye tulina okutegekera engoye design gyoyagala naye nga ya muntu munene. So nsaba abannayuganda okkiriza abantu baffe bonna mu ngeri gye benkanamu. Ensonga za nyegenyege nebaza abategeka nyegenyege, nebaza abantu abagendayo, nebaza nti abantu ab'ekitundu ky'e Buganda ne Busoga bafuna ssente kubanga taxi okuva ejjinja okutuuka eitanda nga osasula $15 just ride emu ogendayo. Aboboda ng'osasula $2 okuvuga okutwalayo. Hoteli zonna okuva e Lugazi ejjinja kutuuka Iganga zonna zaali zijjudde abantu abajja ku gundi eyo. So ssente zasigala muno. Abantu ba bulijjo abatayingidde munda batunze amagi, batunze enkoko zaabwe, abamu n'amayumba gaabwe bagafulumamu ne gafuuka hotel. So nze nsaba nti mukkirize abantu bafune ssente. N'abamaato tetanyegendera ku maato naye mu njegejege muno olwa traffic okubeera ey'amaanyi abantu bafunanga eryato okuva e Buganda najja ku mazzi dakiika 15 nga tuse ku itanda naye nga yagenze mu motoka okyali mu traffic jam okumala essaawa nga 4 mu ka distance yako. So opportunities zaali nyingi tuziwagire.
Ndi bulungi nabo. Anti twava mu pageant then lockdown neyingirawo. So ate nga Uganda baali tebakkiriza pageant na bivulu byonna. Yeah, that's why.
balondera weight teyali bweti.
Mukwano twali mmere mu lockdown.
Twayonga tetukolola. Okay, olunaku lw'olwaliro mu launchenze Miss Curvy Africa. Kiki oyinza okwogera nga gwe Belinda?
Nti I think it's a kintu kirungi kubanga bongeddemu luli kyali Uganda yokka n'okwemulugunya okwaliwo abakazi abanene ebikini ate ku luno baleseemu ensi endala nti balage nti n'ensi endala nazo zirina abakyala abanene kitegere. So bongedde ne ku tourism ensi endala okumanya Uganda efaanana etya nabiki byonna ebigirimu.
Miss Curvy kitegeeza abakyala banene oba abantu abalina cups cause tulaba tukyakitegere.
Well nti bali balina okugamba nti Miss Curvy ye muntu era ali Curvy plus size byonna category emu omuntu omunene. Yes. Mweri gwatalabye bulungi ate terina kuba branded naye mweri gwegenda okebere. Gwegenda okebere emmotoka. Nti ateketeke ebigambo bye bulungi. Kuba this thing is bigger and better ngawe ngambe tekiri ngawe kyali mu 2019 kino kyanjawulo. You're welcome.
So engeri gye supporting abali abatono ate ekitugano supporting abanene kiba ki buba tuba tukola obutali bwenkanya. So ndoza tewali buzibu kintu kirungi bantu baffe bana Uganda nabo balongi mu ngeri yaabwe. So kintu kikulu nnyo bawagira era tubadde tubawagira tujja bawagira ate ekyenjawulo ennyo fenga abali mu sector ya tourism nti kuluno bagenda tutongoza empaka za Africa yonna wano mu Uganda. So kintu kikulu nnyo nti tugenda kubeera covered by ensi zonna ezigenda participating eza 25 Uganda egenda kubeera covered mu bifo ebyo because competition zigenda beera wano. Tuba tuyogera ku mutindo gw'ebyobulambuzi n'okwogerako Uganda ebweru w'eggwanga lino Uganda yokka. So ndooza kintu kikulu era nsaba na Uganda mukiwagire especially abakyala. Sira lwaki omukyala ayogerawo ku Miss Curvy ate nga muntu munne mulimu abantu banyenze bemmanyi abagenda ne bakogga ne bamira n'amakerinda n'okufa ne bafa lwakuba balowooza okubeera munene oba toli mulungi. So kintu kikulu ate ekintu kyetusinga okujja mu bintu bino byetubyorganizinga bwolaba Miss Uganda Miss Tourism nti abaana bano bava mu bintu bino balina ebintu bye bakola ne bagenda ne bampawaringa bannaabwe. Tekikoma wano nti abadde na lulungi ne kiggweera awo bagenda ebweru ne boogera ku early child marriages ne boogera ku okubonyaabonya abakyala mu maka obakuba obutabasomesa byonna nga bwe biri ne boogera ku mukenenya n'ebirala. So libeera ddoboozi eri abalala okwogera ku nsonga ez'obwenkanya mu society yaffe nga Uganda.
Lwakubanga tebyali nnyo ku mpewo abakifuna beneficiaries be bakifunamu yali abaana abamasomero abataliiko mwasirizi okukola nga
enteekateeka zisimbulidde mu giya era nga bwe mulabye tubadde n'abakulu ba gavumenti kyewaliisa okutuwa omukisa. Emabega mu 2019 twateekateekanga Miss Curvy Uganda. Naye ssaawa zino tuteekateeka Miss Curvy Africa. Tuli ku lukalu lwa Africa lwonna. So ni bwe twali badde twagala tukimanyi nti tetukisobola. Kyeva olaba nga mulabye abakungu ba gavumenti abawanvu n'abampi abaye n'abatini bazze okutweyungako tulabe engeri gye tukitambuza okuleeta Africa wano e Uganda. Abantu bajje banyumirwe balabe Uganda ekkula era anti ewaffe waliyo COVID emyaka 2 baatusiba bwe twamala 2019 of course tetusobola kubeera nampaka mirundi 2 kati 22 ne 21 ewaffe ne batusiba emikolo kati bwe baatuta kyeva olaba nga tukomyewo. Enteekateeka za Miss Curvy Africa omwaka guno tugenda kubeera n'abakyala abava mu nsi ez'enjawulo ku lukalu lwa Africa okuva ebugwanjuba ebuvanjuba ebugwanjuba ebukiikakkono n'ebukiikaddyo. Bagenda kujja wano okwetaba mu mpaka zino nga omwaka ogwedde eyawangula engula eno yali wa Nigeria era bagenda kujja wetame mu mpaka zino bajimwambule bw'anaaba nga tatadde mu maanyi. Ensi zino zigenda kukiikirirwa naye nga si bya Miss Curvy byokka nga bemugamba nti abakyala abanene ab'obubi na biki. Eno omukolo guno tugukosa nga platform nga ekimeeza ekyokufunirako abakyala bano okusobola okubajjayo mu mpuku oba mu kamooli basobole okukola nabo projects n'ebitongole ebyenjawulo basobole okuyamba abakyala bannaabwe n'abaana abawala be bayita teenage girls oba the girl child kuba tuli bakyala era tukolagana ne bakyala bannaffe n'abaana abawala. So ensi zino zigenda kujja era abaana ababalondeddwamu okuwangula bajja kukola nabo be bakoze nabo okugenda okukola zino projects mu nsi ez'enjawulo nga tuyambibwako ebitongole ebyenjawulo ebiri international be bayita development agencies. Okwewandiisa leero nga bwe tulonkinze mpozi kyetubadde tuleseeyo oba omukyala nyimiridde ku mukono gwa ddyo mujja kuba mumulaba nnyo kuba ye new face of Miss Curvy era ye PRO waffe ajja kuba banyonyera ebisingawo naddala mu by'okwewandiisa n'empaka ezigenda mu maaso. Belinda abadde n'engula eno okumala emyaka kumpi 3 olw'okuba tetubadde na mpaka zonna naye tugenda kukola mini auditions twasumulula dde abaana ba registeringa tetusobola kukola mukolo omulala munene nga ate tulina omunene ogujja so tugenda kukola mini auditions tufune representative agenda okukiikirira Uganda mu mpaka zino. Bwe tunaamufuna era mujja kuba mumutegeera kuba tulina omulanga kati tulyoke tulinde nga November 5 ekibinja ky'abakyala abava mu bitundu bya Africa ebirala batandika okujja wano era empaka zigenda kubeerayo nga 25 omwezi gwa Museenene n'abo abagenyi baffe tubaliise ku Museenene. Ekisookera ddala obukulu olina okuba nga oli waggulu w'emyaka 18 n'okudda waggulu olina okuba nga oli mukyala. Tubadde n'empaka nnyingi ezirina ebisaanizo byazo nga waliwo abatayagala alina hiipu waliwo kati ffe empaka zaffe tuziyita plus size omukyala bakuyita kuwunda eyeyongeddeko sagala kubigenda nnyo mugundi naye muntegedde abakyala ab'okuludda luli be baffe kaakati olina okuba nga omanyi oluzungu kubanga mulimu enjogerezeganya si ffe twatandikawo oluzungu naye munange kitalo ekya Queen naye be baatuluyigiriza kati tujja tutambulirakawo paka we tunagenda nga tutereeza mu maaso twaliyagadde okukozesa ennimi zaffe naye olw'abannaffe abagenda okujja abatakozesa nnimi zino tuba tulina okwogerezeganya ate ffe ababaaniriza wano so tugenda okasita oba n'ebyo ebirala teri muntu ajja mu kintu ng'akimanyi tubatwala mu kutrainingibwa okubafuula ki kye twagala babeere era nga tubasunsula okusinziira naye kikyalina mu bitone. Omwanguzi akoze ki? ekirabo ky'omuwanguzi omwaka guno Miss Curvy Africa yekigaba si Miss Curvy Uganda ffe tuli ba testers era aba testers ba Miss Curvy Africa bwe munagoberera ku mikutu gyaffe egya social media handles ne ku Miss Curvy Africa social media handles mujja kuba bino mubitegeera kubanga era bigenda kuteekebwako empaka tezirina nnaku nnyingi so information yonna tulina gibawanga obudde bukyali.
Abantu betudde ne bajja abana batudde ne bajja